Good morning. Um, Hope everybody's having a great day. I started off in a weird way today. I sat down in my chair with my nice warm blanket, and my coffee was a little bit too full, and I went to go take a sip and got it all over me. So, good way to start the day. And it's funny because now I'm thinking like I have to go to the gym and I'm going to smell like coffee in the gym unless I take a shower first. But I take a shower after the gym. So I guess I'm just going to have to smell like coffee in the gym and smell like a watered down Starbucks or something. It's just a great way to start the day. The new podcast episode came out today. I don't know if I'm so excited about it. It's about the Kobe thing. It was kind of a last minute thing because it was on my mind, and all the implications of it were on my mind. I don't know if I brought the right energy to it. I don't know. You guys can judge for yourselves. It's short. It's only like 15 minutes, and it preempted another one that I was going to do. So we'll move that one to a later date. I don't know. I'm also thinking about putting these sessions on YouTube. I usually refrain from putting user group stuff on YouTube, mainly for privacy, but these have not really been specific to anybody because most people aren't awake when we're doing these anyway. I usually only get like 4, 5, 6 people on live. So let me know your thoughts on doing these or posting these, cross-posting these to YouTube. I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. And I'm just answering like basic questions. I thought it could be valuable for people that don't always get onto Facebook but might get onto YouTube. So the only thing I kind of worry about is man in my bedhead in the morning, but I guess I'm just being real. I don't know. Just don't want to get all dolled up for everybody at 6 or 7 in the morning. Oh, Jackie, you liked it? Good. I appreciate it. I can never, like, I don't ever want to come off as, like, preachy. And that one felt a little bit like that. I don't know. But I thought, like, it was all stuff that I felt honestly. So I kind of rolled with it to see where we ended up. The response I got to the email yesterday was really good. So that's kind of what encouraged me to go with it. So I had a weird experience. On Sunday, driving around with my boys to the store, or maybe it was Saturday. It was Saturday because we were going to pick up their glasses. So I let somebody in front of me, in the car. We're driving, and somebody was trying to turn left as I was turning right onto a main road, and I waved him on first, so that when I turned on, like he can get in front of me. Perfectly normal. Did him the smallest of favors, right? And later on, driving down another busier road, that same person was still in front of me, and he, from 35 miles an hour, slams on the brakes and lets somebody in out of a parking lot, on the street, out of a parking lot. And I had to slam on the brakes because I wasn't expecting it. And I was like, what are you doing? Right? And I didn't honk. I didn't do anything. I shook my head, I'm sure. And my boys are like, what the heck? Right? And so what I realized happened there was sort of like a Ben Franklin effect in two ways. At least I think so anyway. So the Ben Franklin effect is like the idea that when someone does something nice for you, they're more willing to continue doing nice things for you. Ben Franklin did this in the PA legislature, obviously 200 years ago or more, where he had a rival, and he found out that this guy had a book that he coveted. And so Ben Franklin said, I'd like to read it. Can I borrow it from you? And so this guy begrudgingly loans him the book. And then Ben Franklin returns it to him, a week or so later. And this guy, because he had made such a big gesture in giving Ben Franklin this book for a short time, then continued to do nice things for Ben Franklin. And they actually became friends. And I think that's what happened here, is that, this guy like I let him out, and then later on, when I would normally have been like, "What are you doing?" and hitting the horn, right? I didn't, because I felt like, well, I was already nice to the guy one time. I don't want to mess that up. I want to continue being nice to the guy, right? But also, he sort of passed it on. So somebody let him out, albeit in a different situation. Somebody let him out onto the road. So the next time he saw somebody else trying to get out onto the road, he went above and beyond to a dangerous level, letting somebody else onto the road. So I'm wondering if it kind of worked in two places there. I don't know. But don't ever slam on your brakes at a busy road. That's crazy. It's going to cause you to get rear-ended. Unless that's what you're trying to do. I don't know. Maybe it was the opposite of the Ben Franklin effect. So that's it. That's my story from the weekend. But so, I mean, it's kind of like that passive forward mentality. Like when you, like, and it goes back to, like, if we start with, like, being nice to people, if we start with, having good intentions rather than everything else that typically happens. And even relating it back to, distractions and technology, thinking about how Facebook has gone so negative with the political posts and the judgment, and even Instagram is kind of faking a little bit. If you watch 10 minutes of TikTok, I challenge you to watch 10 minutes of TikTok. If you watch a half an hour of TikTok, it's fun stuff. People enjoying themselves. It's funny. It's like what social media used to be in a lot of other areas. And I think that's going to be a big challenge for, the Facebooks of the world, in bringing good content that people enjoy consuming, that don't rile them up. I think that Facebook may be in danger of, like, all the people that want to be happy and want to be lighthearted and enjoy their time on social media might go someplace else where they actually do that. And the people that just want to get into arguments and create a dumpster fire might end up on Facebook and be the only ones left. I don't know that Facebook would let that happen, but I'm sure it's a danger that they see on the horizon. And they certainly don't want to be MySpace. So we'll see where that goes. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen TikTok, it's I don't want to encourage you to distract yourself any more than you may already be doing. But I mean, if you want to actually smile and have fun and watch somebody do something, like somebody talented do something that is worthwhile, like, I mean, just dancing, singing, whatever, making a funny joke. There's a little bit of raunchy stuff on there once in a while, but for the most part, it's pretty stinking funny. So what I end up doing is I save all the good ones and then I show my kids later, all the ones that aren't dirty. But yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Today, I'm excited for this week. Today is a good day to just get some stuff done. I feel really good because I got a lot of our financial stuff done, QuickBooks, like all the stuff to the accountant. So it's like a weight off my shoulders. I still have more to do, but like the bulk of it got done yesterday. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. And it's just, I mean, that stuff, like, in the back of your mind that's always weighing on you. If you get it out of the way, anxiety, stress, just that oppression just seems to lift, and you can think more clearly about other stuff. Did I say clearly right there? Sometimes I get a little tongue-tied. It's early. I need another cup of coffee. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I have another thing that I do want to talk about as far as what happened on Sunday. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Not with the Kobe stuff, but like how I handled my Sunday and how I can't do it anymore. I'll talk about that tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday. And if you guys have any questions... Oh, wait, somebody did have a question about theme. I want to hit that real quick. Somebody asked about theme. Like, what do you write as your theme at the end of Define My Day, the page? And I will tell you that mine is almost the same every day. Mine is some variation of keep moving or move forward every day. And it's almost the same as like those My Intent bracelets, right? Like your word. It's sort of like that, just maybe a couple more words. And it's just that, like, that my theme is push through if I'm having a hard time. It's move forward if I just want to have consistency. It's keep it moving, or something about just moving for me. On the weekend it might be more like, enjoy the day, soak it in, be present, something like that. But for the most part, it's almost like an affirmation. But it just sums it up. Don't worry about being repetitive. It's just what's right for you. And, for you, it might be the same thing every single day. Doesn't matter. It's okay. It's your book. You do whatever you want. All right, now I'm going to go. Now I'm going to get out of here. Have a great morning. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning.